Morning. I'm not going to restart it because it had to be over in 5 seconds. I just lost my entire train of thought. I switched scenes and my brain went with it. Good morning, cutie. How are you? Hello, Vicky, Lynn. Stay safe. If you're in an area with severe weather, stay safe. You don't pay attention to them, not me. Them being the weatherman. And hello, Sar. How are you? So today we're back on The Sims. I do not think so. Get off my desk. No, beat it. You thought he's been sitting there, right there on that table, for the last hour and a half. And I kid you not, the second I switched to the face cam, he thought it was time to come on over. We're talking about Aries. He is now laying, like, he's just been sitting there the whole time, did not want my attention, had nothing to do with me. The second I started talking, he was like, now is the time. Now is the time for me to go over and interrupt. All right. So a couple of few things I want to throw out there before we start. We're gonna a broad spectrum of topics. All right. Number one, starting in May. So I'm giving you guys 30 days notice. I'm changing my stream time, not the start time. Not the start time. We'll still be here Monday through Friday. 11 a.m. is when we will start. We will be stopping at 3 p.m. I am adding an hour every day. Just so you know, we're not gonna but that'll start in May. Just so you know. Ma'am, I am. Thank you, Sar. I'm distracted by an offline conversation. Um, okay. Um, so that's number one. We're gonna add an hour to stream every day. Hello, Vicky. I think I said hello to you because you're a shout out. When you get your bean is when I normally say hello. Yeah, right? Like we both just paused completely because of an offline conversation. I apologize. Um, so yeah, we'll be adding an hour to stream. It'll still be Monday through Friday. It'll be 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So we're gonna go 4 hours, and that will start in May. The second thing I want to bring up is starting next week. This is the new thing. Um, I will also be co-streaming on YouTube on my It's Quiv Hey Again channel. So we will be streaming here on Twitch and also over there on YouTube at the same time. So that is happening. I went in and you have to, like, there's a process for YouTube to go live that there is not for Twitch. It's not a hard process, but you go into if you want to go live over there, you go into your video settings and then you click the little live setting on top and you have to you have to request access to go live. And it's like a 24-hour process before you can go live the first time. And they could deny it, I suppose, because you have to request access. I have requested access. I got access to it today, so I requested it yesterday. So I will be doing that starting next week. With that, I will eventually need mods for over there, but I'm not there yet. I don't think I'm gonna need mods over there right off rip. We could, I don't know. I will be self-moderating on that. But speaking of mods, I will be looking for one more. Um, one of our mods is gonna have to step back near summer in that time frame. And so I will be looking for one more mod. I will be opening up mod applications probably mid-April. So if it's something you're interested in, I will have the mod application up in the Discord. I will remind you guys of all these things throughout the next week to month, depending on how close we are to those things happening. So adding an hour to stream, gonna start co-streaming, looking for a mod. I think that is all. Hello, K-Rid. Good morning. The final thing I want to bring up to you is we know that I have a Blue Sky account. I don't actively use it. It is something I'm going to try to do more often is Blue Sky. But there is a new app like TikTok, but it is called Skylight, like those things in your ceiling, Skylight. It is from the same developers as Blue Sky, from my understanding. I haven't downloaded it yet. That is a thing I'm going to do today. And I want to look into that app. But from my understanding, like TikTok could be gone again on the 5th, which is why I haven't invested heavily into TikTok. Not that I don't like the app. We all know I live on it. I'm on TikTok every fucking day. But I don't invest a lot of my time or updating or putting my clips or anything on there because the future of that app is so in the wind that I don't want to dedicate building anything up over there just to have that taken away. So I'm going to look at Skylight. If you also have the same concerns about TikTok and you're like, "Oh, what other options do I have?" YouTube Shorts. I use YouTube Shorts sometimes. I post stuff over there. I don't like Instagram or Facebook, so I don't use those apps. But Skylight might be the option that I'm looking for. So those are the things that I wanted to touch on before we got into what we're doing today. And if you have any questions about any of those things, absolutely feel free to let me know. You can ask here. You can ask in Discord. You can message me. I may or may not get back to you right away, but I do respond to people, I swear. The final thing I want to touch on is we are ending a half an hour early today. So we'll be done at 1:30 instead of 2 because my brother texted me last night at 9:30 seeing if I could pick up his kid from school. And they have early release on Wednesday. It's like a statewide thing in Minnesota. On Wednesdays, your kids get out of school like half an hour early. Every Wednesday. I don't know. That was never something I had growing up. I don't know why they do it, but I have to be at her school to pick her up like 2:20, I think. Yeah, I don't know why this. Maybe it's budget stuff, and that's fine. That's valid. Because they think that China is gonna take all of our data, but like they already have it. China does not need TikTok to have my data. I'm sorry, they just don't. Like everybody, anybody who wants my data can buy it from somebody else. I don't get anything from it, but yeah. So like, there's talk of them being of selling TikTok to Facebook or to Instagram because if you open TikTok now, do you wanna join your contacts from Facebook? Do you wanna join your contacts from Instagram? I don't, and I don't like either one of those apps. And then they're talking about selling to a company called Oracle, which is one of the biggest data mining operations in the world. So what do I know? What do I know? But yeah, that's why they're looking at banning TikTok. Is it gonna happen? I don't know. Trump tends to like TikTok. He saved it. I guess he didn't. Biden just didn't make a decision. So, but that aside, I'm gonna that aside. I'm gonna look at Skylight, see what that's about, see what we like, and go there. But yeah, so I just hit you with a lot of information all at once. Like I said, we will remind you throughout the next month, the next week about co-streaming and mods as in I'm looking for, not mods as in how I'm playing my game and all of that. The other thing I wanted to talk about was Enzoy. We've seen it the last 2 days. I'm sure you guys have seen other people playing it on various platforms. I have come to the decision that it's not a bad game, right? It's still in early access. Sorry, I have to mom somebody. Like I'm in the process. I have to mom somebody really quick. Please hold. Um No. She's killing me. She's killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. Um Anxiety is funny. It is. Yes, we are mom and yeah, it's not you. It's not you. I wasn't trying to like put her but yeah. I'm gonna throttle you. I'm gonna throttle you. I'm gonna send Ian after you. That's what you need to know. Okay? And he'll do it. He can be scary. But yeah, so Inslee, good game. Inslee's a good game. We have to remember it's an early release. So there's a lot of things that um I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just gonna let it slide. But of the two of us, between Sarah and I think I would be daddy. You can disagree if you would like, but um I was looking at Inslee. Let me pull this over here so we can talk about it.
Thank you for being a
Thank you for that sub. Oh my
friend.
gosh. I everything happened at the same time. Yes, ma'am. I will be there. My niece just texted me to verify that I will be picking her up today after school. Yes, ma'am. I will absolutely be there. You are good. I've never left a child behind. I even checked with my brother 3 times to make sure it was just the one and not all three. Okay. They like when I pick them up because like their mom is very she's very clean. She's very like she doesn't let them eat a lot of sugary snacks or things with red dye 40 in them. And I get it. And I would never tell her she is wrong. I get where she's coming from. But when I pick them up from school, they get to pick a snack out at the gas station. I don't pick them up from school very often, to be clear. And I have gotten the okay from mom and dad both to let them have whatever they want from the gas station when I pick them up. So I'm not breaking any rules. But the kids don't know that I have the okay. They think they're being sneaky and getting a snack that mom doesn't know about. So so they always get excited when I pick them up. Like Friday, I will be picking up my nephew and he will be here for a little while. We're gonna play Fortnite together. And he knows that he will be able to get like a drink and a snack. And they still make pretty good choices. Like they will typically pick like a water for a drink or a juice for a drink. They don't pick a lot of sodas. And even for snacks, it's like fruit snacks or they don't get a lot of like they don't get like a candy bar or Skittles very often. He does. The second he has the opportunity to grab something he thinks mom will say no to, he's grabbing it. But like I said, they I have permission. I wouldn't completely disrespect their parenting like that. So, but it's funny. They always get very excited. So he knows I'm coming Friday, and he has texted me through his mom to ask me if we're having pizza for dinner. Can we get Chinese? I haven't decided what we're doing. I let him pick what we're having for dinner, and to make sure that he said we're gonna stop, right? Because he doesn't want his mom to know what he's talking about. I said, of course we're gonna stop. Of course. Um, so that's what they're excited about. But Insway, I wanted to talk about this for people who are on the fence about it, who have seen me play it and kind of like rip it up. I didn't rip it up disrespectfully, in my humble opinion. It is not a game for me. The build by can be very confusing. I was watching I have an itch. I think I have a cat hair like right here. I was watching James Turner he has an Enjoy video out. It's about 2 hours long. I didn't watch any of his gameplay. I did watch his build by review and his building. Like he's building a house in it. And he had some of the exact same critiques I did. He had some different critiques that I didn't think about that were absolutely valid. So I feel like the critiques that are out there are valid critiques. I'm not the only one that has had them. Various people have had them. But again, we all acknowledge that this game is in early access and they have a lot of improvements to do. They have posted a roadmap. So we're going to look at that quickly so you guys can see. Ignore that. Ignore all of that you just saw. This is what I was trying to get to. I'm sorry. I'll delete the VOD. I promise. I will delete the VOD. This is the update. didn't do it on purpose. I did it as fast as I could. So in May, which is next month, they're gonna have modding accessibility. They're gonna have Blender and another program that you can use for modding. They're gonna increase the weight and muscle changes. So I was complaining a little bit about like how the thighs sit funny, how like we were complaining about how the bigger representation was not very great. So hopefully with this weight and muscle change, that kind of fixes things on that aspect. They're going to include cheat codes. I'm assuming it's going to be things like money cheats like Sims has, and you can already change the weather. So I'm not exactly sure what other cheat codes, maybe skill cheats, or aspiration cheats, or cheats for they call them meow bucks. Those are your aspiration points. Relationship improvements. There's a lot of bugs right now. You can't be in same-sex relationships. I hear building a relationship is hard anyway. Like a romantic relationship can be very hard anyway. So they're going to work on that. They're going to add an adoption system. Build mode improvements I'm interested in because, like I said, I like the concept of smaller little builds. I like the concept of having shorter wall, like instead of a full tile wall, having like half tile walls and all of that stuff. But the build improvements I'm interested in. The new furniture I would like to see. So we may come back into Inzoi in May just to see what these improvements are. Create a Zoe improvements. That's their character creation. Create a Zoe. I'm not sure what they're doing there, but again, it's something I would like to see. And then they're gonna update some of their outfits. In August, that is when that cat island is gonna become available. That one that I wanted to look at that said coming soon, that will be available in August. So I will look to see that. As we can say here, as we can see here, there's playable ghosts coming. So interesting. They said that they weren't going to really focus on occult gameplay, but in their base game, they already have tarot reading, and things like that. Playable ghosts means your character's going to be able to die. Hello, Amy. And you're going to be able to play them. They're going to introduce swimming pools, and they're also going to add basements, from my understanding, at the same time as this. So right now, we don't have any swimming pools or basements. I wonder if this build mode improvements is going to include foundations. Because right now you can build on a platform, but you can't build on a foundation. And then more city edit resources. AI build mode, don't know how I feel about that. Would be very curious as to what it is. Again, they have reiterated that the AI they use is all open source, public domain, or given to them by artists, permission to use, and that it's all done in their house on their servers with those resources. So I have to trust that what they're saying is truth because I can't disprove it. But I think we all can agree AI makes us all just a little questionable. It makes us question some things. Freelance jobs. So right now you can do full-time jobs and part-time jobs, but there's not a freelance job option like in The Sims where you could be a writer or a photographer or something. So it looks like they're adding that. Text messages and skill improvements, and then parenting improvements. And then October, family time. No idea what that means. Couldn't tell you. Holiday customization. So it looks like we will be able to edit our calendar like we can in The Sims 4. And I do compare it because that's the only point of comparison I have. We compare it to The Sims. That's the only point of comparison I have. I understand they're not the same game, but I want you to know that that's my point of comparison. So holiday customization, I'm assuming, is going to be like The Sims where you can add a holiday to the calendar. You can tweak it for whatever you want that holiday to be. So if you want to celebrate some sort of Easter or spring, what are those? Equinox or any of those kind of things, you could add it to the calendar, tell them what activities you want to do, what day, what time. Object size adjustment and build mode. So making objects larger or smaller. I'm interested how that will work for them if they're going to include things like windows, mirrors, and doors. Because you cannot make windows and mirrors and doors larger or smaller in The Sims without it being really weird. So I'm interested to see how they do that. Again, they're going to be adding new furniture, being able to move house. So right now it looks like if you buy the plot or the apartment, that's where you are. That's just where you live. That's it. So in October, it looks like you'll be able to move households. Create a Zoe improvements, again, not sure what that means, but they're going to be improving that constantly. And then more modding updates. And then finally, this is their roadmap for the entire year. So then finally in December, they're going to be doing the memory system. So that could be interesting. We don't have anything like that in The Sims without mods. But with mods, you can do some memory systems. I haven't used them very often or for a long time. But they are a thing there. It looks like you'll also, instead of just being able to move house, you'll be able to move city. So if you are currently in the American-based city and you want to move to Cat Island, which is what I'm calling the new city that they haven't released quite yet, you'll be able to do that. More build mode improvements, more new furniture, more new Create a Zoe improvements, new modding updates, new outfits. And then finally in December, they're going to be doing indoor temperatures. So it sounds like, from what I have gathered, from what I have read everywhere, there is seasons as base game in Inzoi. You are able to change the season fall, winter, spring, summer, but the temperatures currently do not affect your Zoe. It sounds like maybe in December they will have more of an effect if we're going to have indoor temperatures and outdoor temperatures. But right now in Inzoi, if I had it snowing, I could walk outside and swim trunks and be fine. So that is all of their roadmap for the year. These are all things they're doing. So will we check back in with Inzoi after each of these roadmaps or after each of these updates and improvements are made? Probably. I don't want to give up on the game. I think the game has, they're also in one of these updates going to change key binding. So right now I fight with where I play The Sims. I'm used to certain things reacting a certain way when I press certain buttons. So it looks like when that happens, we will be able to adjust our keybinds to what we want them to be. Don't spend $40 on a game just because you have FOMO. Wait until you can play it. Just wait until you can play it. The only benefit right now to buying Inzoi is until it is out of early access, updates and DLC are going to be free. That's the only benefit to buying it right now. And if your PC can't handle it, I just wouldn't buy it. I'm sorry, I just wouldn't buy it. So I'm interested to see where it goes. I think there's so much potential there. I like the concept of open world. I like that there's not a loading screen between every little thing that you do. I like that there is a lot of different things to do. There's a lot of things I don't like when your Zoe has a desire to, like we saw it yesterday, to run on a treadmill. I don't know how to find a treadmill because there's not a gym. You can't click it and say you can find a treadmill that you can use at this park, this store, this, it's not a difficult game to play. It is difficult to do the things when there's no resources, right? So as the game is played by more people, as more people jump into it and explore it more, I'm sure there's going to be guides that tell you where you can find gym type equipment and things like that. So we probably will, I'm sure. But once it's out of early access, we're going to have to pay for them anyway. So, I mean, it's going to be very much like The Sims, where they're going to have paid DLC for the entirety of the game, from my understanding. It's just if you are in early access, when they roll these updates out, they will be free. So, but yeah, I do want to see more of the game, but I don't have the desire, because that is 100% me. I don't have the desire to do the exploration needed. It frustrates me, so I just don't. That's what it is. That's what it is. I get frustrated, so I just don't do it. But yeah, so we'll see what it looks like. We'll see what it looks like in a month, and then in August, and then in October, and then in December. And we'll see if that is something that we like. I will go ahead and link this real quick in the chat. We'll just, sure. That's the page I was just using for their roadmap. There's a lot of other information on here. So I just wanted to let you guys know where I stood on it, where I sat on it. I don't know. But today is a game that I'm very familiar with. this is a game that is easy for me. So we're gonna work on our row houses here in The Sims. In a way, see, I'm already using the Inzoi keys. Hello? What is my camera? I'm going to scream today. Where is my camera? Found it. I don't remember why it was off. Is it because did I never turn it back on? No, I haven't used this scene since I turned it off. Oh, the other thing I wanted to say is Friday we're doing Fortnite, and because I'm leaving early today, I will probably be on late Friday. That's all. Okay, we have a game console. I just need a little something for up there. We could put a little plant up there, but I don't know if I want to put a little plant up there. I'm trying to remember where keys are. Let me turn off my custom content. We don't need that. I play with that off stream. Do I just want to do clutter? I'm having a one-sided conversation now, don't mind me. It's just me. All right. What do we want to put? Oh my gosh. What do we want to put in here? I have tricked my brain into thinking that I'm playing Inzoi now and I'm using all of the wrong controllers. It's really hard to switch from game to game. People who do like Inzoi and Sims and Tiny Glade, which we are going to do some more of, like that switch over between those three games. It's fascinating how quickly, without thinking about it, you adapt to those controls. And then when you go back to the other game, you hate those controls. You hate those controls because they're not the same as your comfortable game. But when you go back to your comfortable game, you're using the new controls. You know? I know, Tiny Glade's gonna get me when we get back into that. I know it's going to. I just want a little something up here. I just don't know what I want that something to be. I could dig into debug, but I always feel bad digging into debug because it takes me forever. That's a lot larger than I thought it was. That's not something she said. The heat turned back on. The Aries is on the heater. I don't know what to put on here. This from Strangerville? Maybe. We have this from Lovestruck. I don't want it on top though. Okay. We have these plates that it wants to go on top. We're not doing that. Those plates are from Parenthood. Like, you get them a lot for your kids' birthdays, which, like, is not a bad thing because you can, they're $100. If you get, like, 3 or 4 plates, worth. What about you? Nope, you want to go on top. I could force it into this spot using either tool or some other build hacks, like moving this, putting a shelf, placing it, moving the shelf, putting it back. But, you know, who wants to do all that? I might do all that. I have no idea what to put up there. It could theoretically be blank. That's not happening though. Why won't you go in there? That'd be a good spot for you. What about you? No, you want to go on top too. Cool. Love that. All right, fine. We're gonna move this. We're gonna grab a shelf. This is how you do it without using tool. We're gonna grab this shelf. And you see how it just lines up right there? We want to line it up here so it sits on here. Then we're gonna go back into our bookshelf situation area. What do you look like? Don't play with me, game. We'll set it there. It'll have to be sized down. It is in glass though. You know? It's not sticking to that shelf. Is it behind the glass there, or is it just a glass shelf? Like a glass divider. I think it's just a glass divider. Let me look at debug. Let's see what we have. A lot. The answer is a lot. There's a lot of stuff in here. It makes me overwhelmed. But, you know, sometimes you find the right thing. Thing you didn't even know you was looking for. I haven't found it yet, though. When we find it, we'll know. Maybe we could do, like, one of these off of the gallery. It doesn't really match anything else she has going on, though. So it would have to be, like, a good gallery piece. These are so stinking cute. But I think this individual is single. So having a wedding topper thing is probably not the look. Oh, yeah. The stuff from... Yes. From whatchamacallit, businesses and hobbies. These are debug items. I'm not going to go find them to buy them. Let me look at just that for a second. Businesses and hobbies. This little candle thing, I think it's going to be this. I wanted to see... They don't have the oil burner? Oh, that's probably it. No, because this is... It's fine. We'll just do... I don't want the rustic one. Do I? I kind of like the modern one, but I think we're going to go industrial. We'll do that. We'll do that. Now I'm going to get rid of live edit and debug because... Cool. I want a little light for right here. We'll do a little lamp. I'm all fucked up from yesterday. All right. We'll get there. I'll be back in the habit of it before you know it. This is a cute little lamp. I don't like that though. I'm not for this space. I do like the lamp, just not for this space. We could do a floor lamp. Welcome back. There's this light, which we could maybe use. I think I want a taller lamp. I think I do. We can put it like here. Maybe here? Okay, it's not clipping anything there. And then if we... I want it like that. But I want it closer to there. I'm being very specific, and I'm not going to apologize. All right. We're not going to keep it this gold color, but I like the light. We could do the black. We could kind of do the silver, or we could do like one of these reds. I like this pink one. It kind of pulls out from the wall. So I think that's what I'm going to do. It softens it up. I like it. All right. Let's look at a little piece of wall art. Just like a little something to put here to break up some of that pattern. I like the pattern, don't get me wrong. That's still a lot of color. It would have to be a little more plain, I think. But maybe we don't need anything there. I want like a coat rack kind of situation. And I know we have like this, but like we also have that there. I think I'm gonna use this anyway. Again, it just kind of breaks up the wall a little bit. We also have the one with the actual coats on it that I can never find. Not the standalone coat rack, but like the one that hangs on the wall. If I'm gonna use this, I'm also gonna use this. I always like stack it so it looks like it's hanging off of this. It's not necessary. I just think that that looks nice. It could, no, this is what I'm thinking of. But like, I think this is like a one rack situation. And I don't know which one I like better. Cause like I could still use this here. It doesn't look as good though. I think I like the male. You can absolutely change it to whatever you'd like if you download it. Don't let me tell you how to live. Do you come in like a... We'll do the white because of the trim. We'll do those. Again, the yellow, the pink, pulls it out of the wall. It looks nice. I think this side is done. Now, we are using medium wall height, which is maybe less than ideal, but that is what we're using. We're going to come over here and find some plants. So we have this one. This is from Businesses and Hobbies. We're going to find our little buddy from Bathroom Clutter. I don't think it's from Blooming Rooms. I think it's from Bathroom Clutter. I just like the way it looks from the outside. The windows and the doors. I think that was the reason, was the windows and the doors. Sometimes you make sacrifices. I don't know that that's... Where is the little plant I'm looking? That's Blooming Rooms. That's not the little plants I'm looking for. Sometimes you make sacrifices for aesthetic. And that is one I made. Okay. Where's my little plant? This guy. Oh, it's from the greenhouse kit. That's where this little plant is from.
Another glorious morning.
It makes me sick. Eru does not make me sick. How are you, Eru? Eru makes me very happy. But like hers is one of the very few ones that has actual words. So I say it. Everybody else is a little song. I can do a little dance too.
Mom!
See?
Mom! Mommy! Mommy!
Mommy.
Mommy! Mama!
I
Mama.
hate that one. Mama.
Mama!
Hi, son. That might be my favorite. I'm sorry, that might be my favorite sound of all of them, just because of the doo doo doo. I think about that one off stream. I'll be walking around the store, and all of a sudden I'm just like doo doo doo, because it's in my, that's what pops into my head. That and the ladle. Those two will get me every time. Those are the two. The little sign is cute. The little sign is cute. Do you display? I'm probably one of very few people in here that collect and display vintage glassware. If you do, though, I want to see. I want to see it. Because not only do we do the uranium glass and the selenium glass and the amberite, we also have quite a few Pyrex pieces. Maybe she just started her collection. Maybe she's new to the collecting game. So maybe we do this yellow. It's a cute little container, okay? It's a cute little pot. All right, that's good. I don't think I need... Oh, no, we need some dining room. Or some dining room? Some dining room clutter? Is there dining room clutter? Let's see. I have been up. Teacups do count. Absolutely. There's some beautiful teacups out there that are like vintage. I always go to the they're not my cup of tea. They're not for me, not because I don't like them, but because like I like to have pieces I can also use. Um but yes, I will go. Like we have a Habitat for Humanity restore. Like we have several in probably an hour and a half radius. And I love going in there and looking at like all of the China sets because people will donate entire China sets and they're so pretty. But I like things that are shiny and glowy for me. But I do love a pretty teacup. I do. I'm gonna grab this out. Oh, my back hurts. My back's been hurting for days. Maybe this. I don't think I have. I had an aunt who collected salt and pepper shakers. And I'm not, I don't know if it's because I'm little. I was little when I saw it last. I don't think I'm over exaggerating when I say she had thousands of them. I really don't think I'm over exaggerating when I say that. Because you would walk into her house and there would be like a shelf full here. She'd have like a table across the way full of them. She'd have another shelf on the wall full of them. Ooh, I'm excited. And good luck on your move. I know that it's not like a crazy move. And but like moving is always stressful. So I hope it goes smooth, especially given the circumstances of your move. Trying to move while you are pregnant cannot be cannot be the most pleasant experience. So hopefully everything is smooth. I'm looking for the things that hang on the wall. I'm not looking for the wall, just the things that hang on it. Ooh, I love a little mortar and pestle or a molcajete. We have like a large one. It probably weighs like 10 pounds because it's all stone. We didn't season it correctly, so I have to like wash it and re-season it. It's really easy to season a stone molcajete. Like ours has got like you grind salt and rice into it until it fills all the holes, and you're going to be doing that for a long time, which is why we didn't season it correctly, because that is exhausting. And we're talking inside, outside, rim, all of it, and then you do the same thing on the inside, just the inside with garlic. But okay, no, that's absolutely valid. Absolutely valid. I too would not want to be packing while also trying to deal with baby. You know? It's good that you have, from what I'm gathering and understanding, and I'm sure it is correct, a solid support system, because like being a mom is hard. Every mom will tell you, and having a solid support system is incredibly hard to find, but if you have one, you'll be all right. You'll do just fine. I want to put this phone in every house now. I don't need to. It doesn't work, but I want to. I want to make a 90 save. Listen, I have so many. Oh, I have to change my Yeet screen. I have so many ideas for save files. It's not even funny. I want to do a 90 save file. I want to do a strictly occult save file. Like everybody is a werewolf, a vampire, or a mermaid, or an alien. You ever get like, and this is what I'm saying, I eat myself because the inside of my nose itches. And if I don't, somebody's going to clip it and tell everybody else picking my nose. But you can't tell. You can't tell that I was scratched my nose. Because it's always like inside. Like right inside my nostril. And it looks like I'm digging for gold. You'll never see it. You will, because I will absolutely forget to eat myself one day. And it's going to be looking like I'm digging for gold. But as of right now, you'll never see it. What else is in here for me? Not a lot, huh? Oh, maybe because I'm not like in here. Although, are they the same? And do we have a preference for our dish rack? Do we have one that we like better than, better than the other? Because we have 2 in game. We might have 3 in game. Those are the two I know that we have. I don't want the bread box. I'm hungry. It is time for me to declare to you guys that I'm hungry. It is that time of day, so I don't feel bad. I was going to do the Eco Lifestyle Basket of Cozies. This is not the one I'm looking for. I don't remember where it's at. You would think... Oh, here it is. Just kidding. I found it. Don't mind me. Yeah. It's good. No, you stay safe. You gotta remember warnings and watches. Warning. What's the difference? I used to have a thing about tacos. I think warning is worse than a watch. I'm looking. Yeah, a warning is worse than a watch. I only remember that because I love food. And a watch is like, watch out, I have the ingredients to make tacos. And a warning is warning, tacos incoming. Just replace tacos with tornadoes. And that's how I have always remembered that a warning is worse than a watch. I don't know where I picked that up at, but I've had that thought in my head since I was like 22 or 23. You're welcome. That's a piece of knowledge you'll never forget. Not that you wanted it. You didn't need that information, but now it's there. Yeah, see? She uses ingredients. I talk about tacos. Yes, watch, I can make tacos. Warning, tacos incoming. I would like a calendar. I don't want a calendar. I want a clock. I want to put a clock here. And then we need to do a fire alarm here. I have burglars off in my game because I hate them. I do not need that added extra stress. I'm already stressed enough when I play this game. I'm not dealing with burglars. However, feel free to add a burglar alarm if you download this house. I'm going to add one of these right here in the corner. What kills me is the clocks aren't under wall decoration. They're like their own, their own thing. And I never remember where they are. Is it electronic? Yeah, it's an electronic. Is it electronic? I like this one. I think this is simple. I also really like this one. Size down, Avi. You know, we'd size it down. But there's this one I really like. It's very kitschy. It's very cute. And I like it. This is very businessy. We could do a cuckoo clock. Yeah, it stressed me out, man. I don't need that in my life. I don't need that in my life. I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's like perfect for right here. And they have other colorways. The green is cute, the blue is cute, but there's a lot of dark on the wall, so I'm just gonna keep that color. Yeah, I can't deal with them. I don't know how y'all, people who are like, I'm so excited. Why? There are certain things that could have just not, you know? They could have just not. I understand again that I am the minority there, and I love that burglars are there for you, and I love that you had them. Right? Like, what are you going to take from me? I have nothing. And then they take the one thing that's valuable that you've been saving up for. They're going to take your fucking toilet, and you're just like, really? That's all I had. You took the one thing that I had. I'm good. I'm so good. Yeah, I love that they've added burglars. Don't get me wrong. And I do mean that. I love that people are excited they're there. I love that you guys are having fun with them. I'm good. Right? I'm good. I'm not replacing that shit. All right? I've had a burglar once because I forgot to turn burglars off. I woke my sim up. We fought about it. They did end up taking my TV. I replaced the TV and gave myself the money back and immediately turned off burglars. I said, I'm not doing that again. I didn't find that fun, entertaining, calm, none of it. So I'm done. And was. But that's just me. That's just me. I get stressed out with any gameplay. I didn't even get mine back. I lost the fight. They stole my TV, beat me up, laughed at me, and left. And I was like, I can't. I'm good. Thank you, Iru. It's not just me. I'm cheating all that shit away. All right? You're not going to make a fool of me in my own game. Getting rid of it. That's all. Yeah. I'm glad Iru can commiserate with me because that's wild. So, those of you who play Fortnite, how many of you guys played yesterday and what did we think of the April Fool's Day quests? I was able to get them all done. I thought they were cute little quests. I thought they were fun. It was nice that it wasn't anything crazy. Like, they were simple, easy to complete quests. You got XP for them. They were actually, like, fun. They were fun, you know? Okay. All of the quests are valid. You can do all of the quests. Somebody was like, you can't finish the fishing one. That one is, that one's the real April Fool's Day joke. No, you can do the finish. You can do the fishing one. We were able to do that one. Oh, I didn't know. I thought maybe it would be like until today when they update the shop. I didn't realize it was really just yesterday. Nice. I'm gonna like, I feel like I want to do some solos occasionally, like stream some solos, but I'm scared. I've done it before. We've seen me do solos. I don't do terribly, but like when I'm playing with somebody and we win and shit's tight, I don't get as like anxious over it. I don't get as excited. I'm not as shaky. We can talk our shit and move on. But when I'm by myself and it's just me, I turn into a freaking leaf in a tornado. I'm over here like, Ugh! It's not good. It's not a good look. I need like 5 or 10 minutes after I went around to just like decompress before I go back in. That's all. Maybe we grab a couple coffee cups. Maybe one of these. I'm gonna move some of these up here. You know? Tell me I'm wrong though, Lynn. Tell me I'm wrong. Yeah, I hate when you get stuck in between like teams or people. But like I watch a lot of clips on Fortnite on Twitch and I watch Fortnite streamers. I'm not going to sit over here and pretend that like I'm not interested in getting better at the game and watching people who are good at the game and seeing what they're doing and trying to like take some of that and like use it for myself. I'm not going to sit over here and be like, I would never do that. I'm just naturally a piece of shit that's never going to get better at the game because I'm already as good as it gets. You know, not me. Couldn't be me. But like, they are always so calm, cool, and collected. And is it just a game? Yeah, it's just a game. But like, the adrenaline rush is still real for me, okay? I have anxiety. I don't know what to do with all of it when it all comes out at once, when it's you and one other person. You just get anxious. And then you win. And you're like, I don't know what to do with myself. Or I get the zoomies. That's what I call it. I get the zoomies. I get done. And like, if Mr. Quiv is home and downstairs, I like put my stuff down and I run downstairs and I tell him, and then I like run around the house for a second and then I come back upstairs and then I just sit here for a few minutes. Why do we have a delivery? What is our delivery for today? And then if I lose, I just get really, there's a lot of vitriol that just happens. I get so mad. Everybody, what did we get? I've been focused on Enzoid. What did we get for The Sims today? I have 1 minute and 44 seconds to Google it. What is today? The 2nd? They're a day late for... have no idea what the SDX is for. Does anybody know? Exactly. Exactly. And like some of us in like we have our okay, I'll wait. We have obviously like you have your discords and your group chats. When any of us get a first place like by ourselves, we post it in there because you have to tell somebody. I need somebody to acknowledge it. Friends, if you're hanging out and you're not subbed, ads are going to start in about a minute, so you might want to turn the volume down. We are going to play Gartic. Ads are 3 minutes long. Use a restroom, grab a snack, grab a drink, take your meds, shake it out, all of that fun stuff. I have to go potty, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to save. So save what you're working on, be it for pleasure or for business. Please save. And we'll be right back. Nicely done. Furballs do reset at the beginning of the month. Cutie won this month, so she can pick when she wants to be mod for a day. So I'm waiting on her, Vicky, and Creative all get mod for a day. Yeah, I reset them. I didn't remember until I had already started streaming to do it. Yes, chat. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you, kid. I love you so much. But if it's a conversation that should happen in the DMs, message me on Discord. Okay. Sometimes I think you forget that other people can read what's being said here. You know? I'm not ignoring you guys. I am preparing my lunch. Today, like every other day, we have salami, cheese, and mixed nuts. And I just make little... That's their job. But as long as I'm sure, as long as you got what you needed out of it though, you're fine. So now you're all set. Annoyed is better than stressed. Because I know you were stressed there for a while. See? And now all he has to do is make sure that the tags are valid. Make sure he mails that in. Or whatever it is he needs to do. Tell her you're going to struggle with where to send your first payment if she keeps that shit up. It's quick how fast they you know. You got till the end of the month, but yeah, you need to get on that too. All right, back to what we were doing. Turn off the grid. Turn off the grid. Thank you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you. That was all me. 100% me. Every one of those actions. I don't know that there's much else I need and or want or can put in this kitchen. You know what kind of fruit bowl I want? I want a fruit bowl that has a banana stand on the top of it. So you have the fruit on the bottom and then like this little thing with bananas on top. That's what I want. Just so we're all on the same page. I was gonna eat without eating myself, but I can't do it. I really don't like to be observed. It's not y'all. If you need to eat, eat. I don't care if you're in a work meeting, if you're streaming, if you're by yourself. Please keep your body fed. I just don't like to be observed. I want to eat like a troglodyte. I want to talk with my mouth full. I did not. Thank you. I'm looking. I was having an existential crisis. And I keep apologizing to people. It was alright. Enjoy's okay. It's not for me. Oh my god, that is so loud. It looks like we got makeup. Oh, we're gonna have to restart. A new bed, a new clock, new paintings. Please hold. New tattoos. New flags, new socks. It's looking... Okay. Okay, game, you win. It's a pride update. We have to update the game. Because I want to see the things. I want to see them all. I did save. I swear. And if this is supposed to be an April Fool's Day joke, Sims, if you just made me close my game for no fucking reason, I know, that's why I'm kind of like, you're a day late. All right? It looks good, though. I know it's not the first, but you know, if I was going to get somebody, it would be not the first. That's the only reason I didn't dismiss it entirely. Speaking of not April Fool's Day jokes, I'm going to tell you guys before I tell my kid to her face. We may do a quick Justice of the Peace wedding. So I might officially have a Mr. Quiv. I'm not sure when. Soon, though. Because why not? But then I heard I have to get a passport in order to vote. Don't know how I feel about that. Load faster. This shouldn't break any mods, by the way. Just so you guys know, like, this may be better, or, no, better build by, it may be better build by. Just so you're aware, kiddo. He's not the only one. I'm waiting for him to go live again. I, too, am waiting for him to go live again. Just so you know. Well, it sounds like you need to be prepared to boogie where you need to be boogieing to. Okay. Pause. I hit resume, so we ended up with one of our townies that we've made. 100% stay safe. So, this is not Don Lothario. This is our sim, Armando Montanez. Let's go into Cass. See what we got.
Shanib Doyum, huh?
Let me go every day, because I think I can see everything in every day. Do not judge my CC. I see the looks. Don't judge me. It's gonna be base game. These are from an event. This is not new. I don't think this is new. I don't remember seeing this before, but I also don't know a lot of male casts. But I don't think this is... I could be wrong. That could be new. Is this new? I will say I have never seen this. This is new. This shirt right here is new. This is one of the ones that they showed in the little video I watched. So I know that this one is new. It has a bunch of different pride flags hidden in the this is me. The pan pride flag. They have bisexual. They have lesbian. They have gay. They have ace. So this is a new shirt here. Like it. That's the only new shirt I'm seeing. Again, do not judge my CC. Sometimes you just need to show a little something, okay? That's the only new top I'm seeing. It is new. Can you tell I don't make male sims? Is this new? Probably not, right? That's CC, so. So yeah, it looks like for sure this is a new shirt. Let me find it again. Here, this is a new shirt. It's the only new shirt that I know for sure. Yeah, same. Same. Full body. I'm doing it by base game because it's gonna be base game because it's an SDX drop. This is not new. This is from an event. I don't see anything new here. When did we get this? I don't know when we got that, but I don't think it's new. I want him to have his other shirt back on. The one that I put on him initially when I first made him. Thank you. I'm not seeing anything other than the shirt. They do make it really hard to find the new things because they don't like when you download a new pack, it has the little star that lets you know that these are new items. That the one that we saw with that suit thing. I wish, like Sar said, they would do the same sort of thing when we got this. Because digging through here to find stuff is not easy. I'm going to the mom because I know we got new makeup. We got new hair. I have so much CC hair. I apologize. Not because you shouldn't have it, but because I have a lot. I have so much that the base game hair, haven't come across many of them. You can be bald-headed. Can you tell I have favorite creators? Listen, if I like your stuff, I'm going to download all of it. I'm going to get all of it. Okay, Rue, Shea Butter, Here's Brittany, Sims Trouble, Aretha B, Johnny Sims. The hair is my kryptonite. It is. I'm eating. If there's a new hair, I unfortunately will not be able to tell you because as you can see, I'm not going to be able to find it. That's, that's, my bad. Okay. But I know we got a new makeup. I'm pretty sure it was cheek. This is another really bad area for me to be trying to find something in. Is my makeup. But it looked like they had like this glittery, it was cute. Was it eye makeup? It was this. So that's one of the makeup items we got. And again, you can change the colors. Sorry, you can hear me talking with my mouth full. That's why I eat myself, so you guys cannot see the absolute troll I am when I eat. Okay. I'm replaying the video. So we have a new shirt. It looks like we maybe got a new skirt. Not what I want. Okay, base game. I'm like trying to see. There's a shirt that looks like a t-shirt, but I think that's a shirt we already have. I'm the worst person to try and do this with because of the amount of CC I have. I'm not gonna deny it. Can I? happened? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. I can't ever filter out my CC in CAS. I don't know how to do it. Because even here, like, I don't know how. It shows only custom content when I do that. It gets rid of everything else. But when I unclick it, it's still there. And you can do that for build by, but it doesn't work that way for CAS for some reason. And I don't know why.
Ooh.
Yeah. And there's a video there that shows you all of the things. There's that shirt again. Let me look at bottoms. I can't tell if this skirt is new. I can't even find it to tell you. They have a little video in the Discord. That's all I can say. Because, like, me trying to find these things in here, not gonna happen. Also, I would like to announce to everybody, I don't think I like the flavor of hazelnuts unless they're in chocolate. That is all. But yeah, I knew we got a new shirt. I knew we got new makeup. I'm rewatching the video. It looks like we got new bed stuff. Please hold. I'm gonna go here for a minute. We're just gonna use this lot. This is gonna be a residential lot anyway, so putting some of this stuff down is not gonna be a big deal. All right. They're not bad. I just don't. This is the new bed. I'm just not the biggest fan of them. This new bed is nice. Again, this is like their Pride update, so it's gonna have a lot of the Pride flag colors. But I do like this bed in a teen room, regardless of whether they've identified who they are as a person yet. That's a cute bed. It looked like we got new side tables. This is the side table they show off. This may not be new. I don't think it is. The mirror is the same. The dresser is the same. They're using this dresser that we've had. And then, but the bed is new. I'm like watching the video as okay, looks like new clock, new shelf, new wall art. So let me put a little wall here. New clock, new shelf, new wall art. Did they just add swatches? No, that's a new clock. Is it in here? So here's one of the new flags that they've given us. And this has of course, all of the flag designs on it. I like this. I like this a lot. I believe this is also new. I don't remember, like this one we've had. This one we've also had, I feel, but I could be wrong. But this one I don't think we've had. I think these are all updated flags. Because like this one has swatches, but I don't remember if these two were here before. We got new wall art. I see it in the thing. Which leads me to believe it's not new. They've just added swatches to something. Because it looks like we also have a new shelf and new plants. Yeah, this is why we need them to mark what's new. Hello, Jess. How are you? I did not see.
Went to the fridge to get a snack and,
this stuff.
It's me! Jessica! I'm in here!
I have questions. Surfaces. None of this is in here. What the hell? This is not the shelf that they're showing. If anybody is in their Discord and can see this video, please tell me I am not tripping, because I don't have all of the things they say that we were supposed to get. According to this video. I don't have the pictures. I don't have these plants. I don't have the shelf. I don't have the clock. Did we only get a couple of things that they showcased here? Because I want that clock and I want those pictures and I want that mirror. I updated. All I have is the bed. I'm so lost. Oh, it's one piece. It's one piece. It's this right here. This is new. This is the thing I was looking for. I thought it was all separate pieces because of the way it was displayed in the video. It's not. This is new. I'm trying to go up. There we go. I don't like that it is already put together. We already knew that that was going to be my criticism. I would like to be able to access the clock separately and the mirror separately and the plant and the shelf separate. Like, I want each of these pieces as its own thing. I'm sure if you are on PC, a modder is going to separate these things. And if they do, I will be downloading them individually. Because this is stinking adorable. I would love having these separate from this and being able to pick a different color for the clock. Like, I think it's really cute. Don't get me wrong. I'm not shitting on it. I just wish it was separated. That's my only complaint there. Is there anything else new in there? We have new string lights. It looks like. I don't remember seeing those before. Now the question is, where did they put them? Because they're not in lights. Okay, are they in wall decor? Because sometimes they put them there. No. I wish they would, like, put the things where they're supposed to go. Yeah, like this and this and this. Okay. Like, I love this little mirror. I love this mirror. I think they're really cute pieces. I feel like we got new wall art and I'm just not seeing it. I know that piece isn't new. I probably am not correct. Oh, new tattoo. We didn't look at that. There's a new tattoo. No, there's absolutely a new... This is the other thing I'm seeing. Where I'm looking for lights, it's this. That they, again, very cute, would have liked them to be separate pieces. This is really cute, though. With the flag and the pictures and the string light. Again, wish they were separate. So I could pick what pictures. I understand they have them color themed. I get it. But let me pick how I want to put them together. It's cute though. I'm like using the, okay, we have new socks, new shoes. Okay, we got to go back to new socks, new shoes, new shirt. We have another wall item. I'm looking for it now. Is this under shelves? I'm trying, I promise. I'm trying really hard to... It is. This is new. Matter of fact, we may just use that in the house that we're building now. This is a new piece. So... Sorry, that part of the song gets me every time. There's another piece on this wall that is not... I need this over here. Okay, let's try it. Let me see here. I can't see chat at the moment. I apologize. Okay, Burst of Pride double bed is one of the pieces. Colorfully eclectic wall gallery. So we've got the bed. The colorfully eclectic wall gallery is this piece. I'm saying the names of them, so if we don't have it, we can see it. Okay, we have the tattoo, which we haven't looked at yet because... Okay, Pride Rocks Collage, which is this here. The new socks, the shoes, the shirt, and there is a pair of shorts for guys. The Out and About wall shelf, which is this. And then the knitted pride flag, this here. There's a Burst of Pride single bed. So you can also get this in single bed. Okay, so those are the things. Those are the things. Okay. So this is not, and this is not. So as far as the new stuff, we have the single bed, the double bed, and then these items here. The flag, the wall shelf, this collage, and then I'm moving it to the front. This. They're very cute. They're very cute pieces. Again, just wish they were separated. So these are really nice. I like these. Nicely done. I like the color combination. I am going to be using that bed a lot, I think, in like tween and teen rooms. I think that's going to be a thing that we do. So we're going to bulldoze this lot, and we're going to go back to our boy Armando. Where's he at? Is he here? He's at one of these places. I think he's here, but I don't know. I thought they were supposed to show me where my sim is. It's fine. I'll just do it this way. He's at the art center. See, I'm glad we checked. He's here. Oh, I guess I have to actually go here to do it this way. Armando. Let's look at you again in CAS. Now I know all of the things. Oh no, that's the worst. All right, shoes. We got like some Converse looking shoes. These here are the new shoes. And again, they come with all of the same kind of tie-dye-y Pride. They give you some black and white as well. But you can pick your swatch here. They gave us, I'm not sure if they're socks or if they are leggings. These are new. I'm sorry, sir. I'm gonna have to remove your pants. I apologize. These are the socks. Let me not just go there. Okay, cool. And these have some really fun swatches on these. I love them. As you can see, I have a lot of stripy socks in my CC, and a lot of colorful socks in my CC. So these are like right up my alley. I love them. I think they're fantastic. They also gave us some plain colors, so thank you for that. But I do love the rainbows. And then I don't think they gave us leggings. No. Okay. And then the new tattoo. This is not it. It is an arm tattoo. It's an upper arm tattoo. Oh, I have so many tattoos. It's base game. Can I not like sort that now? By base game? It won't let me? Okay. Well, we have a new base game tattoo that it's not letting me see. I'm looking for anything that doesn't have the wrench or base game on it. It's not this. This is what he has. It's this. This is the new tattoo. And it looks like you can change the colors on it as well for your flag of choice representation. This will always be mine. Fuck it, you can rock a pan pride flag. That's all of the new stuff. So beds, wall decor, tattoo, shoes, socks, shirt. I think there was a pair of shorts. They were like jean shorts, and it looked like I had a little rainbow embroidered here on the one side. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe don't know what I'm talking about. It wasn't these, but it kind of looked like them. I guess not. I'm not sure what else they would be under, because they were definitely looking like shorts. I'm watching it one more time. Yeah, they're definitely under shorts. Are they feminine? Are they a feminine frame short? I'm gonna have to redo these poor Sims. Bottoms, shorts, base game. These. It's these. These are new. And it looks like, again, the colors on the rainbow will reflect the flag, excuse me, of choice. So, those are the new things. Oh, was it athletic? Well, that would be the reason. But yeah, those shorts, and these are for both genders. I just apparently have the athletic filter on instead of just base game. Because I was like, no, I see in game it is a dude wearing these shorts. Shorts. Yeah, right here. So, those are all of the items that we got. Thank you for pointing that out, even. I'm just gonna close this and exit. I don't want any of that saved, please. Thank you. Okay. Just gonna save and go to Manage Worlds. We found all of the things. It just took me watching a video 4 or 5 times and you guys pointing out that I don't have the correct filter set. We're fine. We're good. All right. Let's see. Let's see here. Do I feel like swapping out this for that new shelf? That's the question. It's a very important question. The bigger question is, can I find the shelf again? Your response is yes if you use a filter, you walnut. And we all know that that's not going to happen unless I really am having a hard time. Was it even under here or was it under shelves? Here's one of the new items. I don't remember where it was under. Just that quickly, I forgot. All right, fine. I will use the filter. Because I don't, nope, that's not it. I thought I had it, but I didn't. Hello, please. Here it is. We found it. We're gonna get rid of that, and we'll get rid of this. It is really wide there, though. Like, it takes up that whole space. But I kind of love it. It's such a subtle, like, if you know kind of thing. And that's my favorite kind. I like it, but I think I'm going to keep what I had here before. Because I don't know who this Civ is. Yet. We will figure it out. I just know they're going to be a lawyer and that they're female. That's as far as I've gotten on it. Alright. I'm going to use the one from For Rent. And I like to alt place it a little closer to the sink if I can. I feel like where it wants to place and where I want to place it are very different things. Because I want it like closer to the sink. Stop it. I want it like here. Ooh, that was real close. I was real close on the first try, let me tell you. Shockingly. I just needed it scooted back a little bit. Just a little. There we go. I don't know. I feel like that should be sitting over the edge because it should have a thing underneath it or a towel to collect all the water that's dripping off. You know? Mine does anyway. It has a plastic tray that sits underneath it. Okay, we're going to move this. Please. I gave myself hiccups. Here, that's the other thing. I was like, I know I have a trio of mugs. I'm gonna put the trio of mugs up here. I'm gonna have to use tool to get them to sit the way I want them to. As far as height. We'll do a 0.05 because that's always the answer, kids. I'm telling you, that's always the answer. We will do this. We'll put somewhere else. This we're going to raise up to the very, very top shelf. I might have to size this down if I want to use it. Then it looks a little silly. Yeah, that looks like it's for a child. You need to come over here. We're going to change the color on these. I know this green cup is living vicariously on the edge. Listen, I'm aware. It is on the edge, but sometimes she doesn't have a cat. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe she does have a cat. I don't know. We're going to move this over on top of one of these shelves as well. Put that there, and we will also lower it down. Again, if you don't have tool and you want to do this on console, the trick to this is to grab a shelf. Any old shelf will do. I'm a fan of the Immaculate. Line it up with the shelf you're trying to go to. Because I know not everybody has... Hello? Stay your ass there. You place it on there, and then you can alt place it that way, and it'll be sitting on the shelf. I don't have to use tool to get that effect. It just... That's what I use. That's what I'm used to using. I can do it other ways. And 9 out of 10 times it'll work. Sometimes it won't work. And you want to throttle something. But most of the time it'll work. All right, spices. This is all, I'm gonna put this stuff on this side. I feel like this would be like where you have all of your prep. Maybe these do go over there. This goes over here. And then these will go over here. I'm gonna alt place those as well. I'm gonna alt place all this stuff. I want it to look like it's ready to be washed, but it's not in the sink yet. So we're gonna make this one dirty. I will lower these into the sink occasionally, but I'll be honest, I have never checked to see if it is still functional if you drop something into the sink. Like if you lower it in, I don't know if that's functional or not. Like the sink being functional. I'm gonna pop that. Yeah, I feel like that would be wet if it was there. We'll just pop it. Can I put it on here? I would put it on the half wall myself if this was my actual kitchen. I also like to raise this up and make it wall mounted, like over the stove sometimes. So I'll like put it here and then just wall mount it like that. I know it's sticking out a little bit, but like sometimes that's what I like to do. If I'm trying to save space, because it's not, you know, it's not a functional object. They're not actually grabbing spices out of there. Hello, Mel. How are you? And then we'll grab this and we'll obviously set this at a little bit of an angle. I don't know that they're going to be making pizza, but they'll be making something. I like the look of this book. I'll go with that. We'll go with that. And then... oh, baby. Where is... I like how I started asking you a question and then just stopped immediately. Left you all on the edge of your seat wondering what I'm looking for. I'm looking for like the knife thing or the pot thing to see if we can hang it there. But I don't know what category that's under. So I always struggle to find them and then give up because I can't ever find them. So I never use them. Drink! I suppose. I like that better. But like that's not even what I'm looking for. That wasn't even what I'm, but that is, I am in wall decor. I found this one, but I don't see the pots. Am I blind? I mean, I probably am. I also like to grab this from Cool Kitchen Stuff and alt place it up. So you can't, these aren't the best cabinets to do it. Alt place it up so you can't see the top. And then you just have these little canisters. It's cute. Don't tell me I'm wrong. Okay, I am blind. SAR has confirmed. Okay, here's pots. I always have to size these down. I feel like they're just too big. Also, I feel like having my pots over my stove where I'm cooking, my pots would never stay clean. So would I do this for real? No, but it's a game. It's a game. All right, and then the other thing I was looking for is this. So I am indeed blind. SAR is correct. I probably passed it and she was like, you walnut. They're right fucking there. And I'm just, no way. I'd rather have the knives, I think. Because I have this. So we'll put this here. These are sized down. I like the thought of copper pans, but not the cleaning of copper pans. Not happening. Yeah, I can't ever find them. And they just disappear into the catalog. But you see, they're all right here. Boom, boom, boom. I found these just fine. If I would have taken an extra 30 seconds, I would have found the other ones too. But I'm always in a rush. What can I say? Also, I totally forgot about this wall art from Businesses and Hobbies. So pretty. Do love. I took the one off of the wall here and moved it into the bedroom. But I do think I'm gonna use this somewhere in this house because I have to. It's necessary. I've made that decision. Back into the kitchen. There's a thing I'm looking for. It's the cupboards. I want to put them on the wall here. They are also from Cool Kitchen stuff. Hello? I don't know. I have a lot of questions about a lot of decisions that they make. Like if they just need to reach out to Simmers and tell us what category we would put things in and then pick the category most of us pick, because that's wall art. That's wall art. Or don't be afraid to categorize it into multiple. Where the fuck are these cupboards at? All right, fine. Fine. Cool Kitchen is a stuff pack, I believe. It's wall decoration. Cool, cool. I mean, I knew what I needed. And I'm going to size one down. We'll do a blue one and a white one. Fit right in there. Let me just pick a category here and turn this off. Alright. I think our kitchen is done. I do kind of want to put something here, but there are technically no clean counters except for this one, so I won't. But yeah, our kitchen is done. It's very sterile. That kitchen is very sterile. How much can we do in half an hour? Can we finish this house in half an hour? That's the question. I want a little light. A little... Jesus fucking... Hello, Yeprongle. Welcome in officially to Club Cutie. How are you doing today? You scared the shit out of me. I was zoned out. I didn't expect it. Are you a simmer? I like to know, like, do you sim? Do you prefer building or gameplay or cast or all of the above? I prefer building. Okay, you sit on the arm of your chair. Okay, he wants to say hi first. Y'all prefer chaos. I prefer building. This is Arthas. He's a baby. What are we doing? He's trying to figure out how to sit. Okay. All right, let's find a little light for this table. We could do flowers.
Is it me? Am I the drama? I don't think I'm the drama.
You are indeed
Maybe
the drama. Not the villain, but the drama.
I don't think I'm the villain.
That's fair. I didn't really do chaos until I started streaming, and I have decided it's okay to be a little chaotic occasionally. Just sometimes, though. You were teamed up on, by the way. Both Star and I agreed you were the drama. I just, you know. I don't want it there. I want to push it back. I want it, like, against the edge there, but it won't let me do that. Because. Ooh, that's...
My glasses! I can't see without my glasses!
I can see better than you think, bucko. Yeah. I know. You're baby. You're my baby. Where is my super suit? To be fair, I knew that was coming. I feel like anytime I have to lose the glasses, I have to don the prism goggles. I feel like it's a twofer at this point. Okay. My ears sticking out crazy. I feel like they are, so I know they are. this has left me, I can have my arm back. My goggles really are fucking up. It really is kind of hard to see. I'm just gonna eat my microphone now. I'm gonna put it right here, right next to my mouth. Oh my god, I can't see shit. This is the worst. I adjust them. Fix it? Probably not. There will be no rioting. You've done this to yourself. You said small voice. I went with the smallest voice I could find. So when I come back to regular voice, it's gonna blow your eardrums out. I kind of want to put this here, but I want to put it back against the wall. That's not going back far enough. Hold on. Oh my god. I'm seeing quadruple and everything's foggy. I think that's fine. Does it look centered? Because I can't tell. I could push it back a little further, but I don't want to. I can't see shit. Where did my mouse go? I found it. We're fine. I don't know what color to use. I think this will work. I think that's yellow and pink. I know this is yellow. I don't know what color that is. But it'll be fine. I think the front part of this house is done. Okay, we have to find artwork. Or something for the other side of this wall. I don't want the raccoons, but I might take the crows. This is really nice, but not for this space. It's gotta be a little wonky. I don't know what to put here. Should I move this over there? I don't know. You could be giving me the best suggestions there are, but I can't tell because I can't see. I do see the ads are gonna start, but I don't know when. I don't know how long I have on things, so I'm just gonna go to BRB. What timer? What timer is up? I got yelled at. I think that's for the glasses. I think it was glasses, prism goggles, small voice. I don't think you all understand how foggy these got. Oh shit, ad start in 16 seconds. We'll be right back. I'll keep my mic on so you can tell I'm still small voicing. Oh, I can go back to normal? Jesus fuck, dude. There was a lot of timers. A lot of things happened at the same time. I was about to say, I think it was no glasses, prism glasses, small voice. I think that was the order. But I don't know. My face is sweaty. It could have been that way. I don't know. Once my glasses came off and I missed small voice entirely. Oh, I hate that fucking one. The one that's like a Swiss Army knife, but not a Swiss Army knife, and it's not a multi-tool. I don't know what any of these are. You want like the full thing? Papaya. I bet that's like a guava. Oh, that's papaya. Holy. I was just being funny. Where's Vicky at? I'm whooping her ass and she's not even here to see it. I'm doing so good. She's not even here. I talk shit, now I'm doing bad. That's why we don't talk shit. Look how bad I'm doing. They draw so slow. Just tell me what it is. Is it just a single sprinkle? I typed in sprinkles. I don't know what the... Dear game. Suck it. Game cheats. Oh, it would help if I could spell, I guess. Why do we play this game? We play this game and lose all the time. Look at that. I got 2 whole words. I know. It's not Army knife. Hello, Clary. It's not Swiss Army knife. It's not multi-tool. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure. We're not going to do another round because ads are over in 20 seconds. So we'll go back here. I just drank water. Yeah, it's not pocket knife either. But like I inhaled a bunch of air when I did it. Ugh. I am pretty good today. Pretty good. It snowed last night, and then that snow turned into sleet last night, and then it turned into rain this morning. And now there's only patches of snow on the ground, but there's a shit ton of ice. Yes, I am. Well, I don't have a choice. I have to leave, or my niece is going to be very disappointed, and my brother will throttle me. She's old enough. Yeah, I gotta go at 1:30. Because it's early release here. In Minnesota, Wednesdays are early release. It is the oldest. So theoretically, she could drive herself home, but she does not have a vehicle to do so. Enjoy your alert, Clary. And then Friday, I'm getting the boy. We're gonna hang out. I will. She had. Do you want me to give you? I will ask her if she wants me to give you her number. Because she has her own phone. You could text her yourself, technically. Technically, you could do that. I like, these walls are so empty, but like, be real. When you're playing, you're probably gonna play like this, so you're not gonna really see what's on these hallway walls. So I'm debating, do I even want to put anything on them? Like save the little 100 simoleons and put it in here. I didn't save any simoleons. I just put it in here. Well, hopefully they're able to make that trip down there. All right, office done. I don't know that these are the colors I want. That's the only thing I'm like questioning at this point is the colors. Right. I'm making a save file, so this will be for gameplay, but I probably will not be playing in it. Somebody out there will. So we're doing row houses that we're going to turn into residential rentals. I think I want this room to be like a light brown. A light brown. Where's Desert Skies? Because that is indeed my favorite wall paint. You know? Hello, Watcher. How are you? Not dated drywall. Not plain but pretty. Not imaginary sunsets. If there's a shout out for somebody, you should go check them out. By the way. Oh no. Can I not do wallpapers that way? DDV and Pooh today. I don't. So Pooh is coming to DDV today. I don't watch a lot of, I don't play a lot of DDV. Of course. The only day that you're going to be able to sneak in here and get away with it is Tuesdays because she takes Tuesdays off. Kids, my old baby, she's so cute. You guys don't understand. My niece was just like, I haven't seen you in forever. I'm excited. She did see me the other day. Don't let her lie to you. To be fair, she did see me the other day. It's Wednesday. There you are. Ooh, the booty green. Quiv choosing a green wallpaper? How? How could we think that that's a possibility? I want like this color in here. She hasn't seen me in 2 weeks. 3 weeks. She hasn't seen me in 3 weeks. All right, this office. Let's do another one of... Where'd it go? I had it. Hello? Where the fuck did this wallpaper go? It's here. Since they've updated this wallpaper, I love it. This really is one of my favorites. So. Friday will be here before we know it. And then we're going to play a bunch of Fortnite and we're going to rage at some 12-year-olds. It's going to be fantastic. And then we're going to get absolutely annihilated by some 12-year-olds. And then we're going to be like, go to school. And then, you know. That's what's going to happen. Just so we're all on the same page. I kind of want to do this wallpaper here. I think I'm going to. I think y'all can't stop me. You can't reach through my computer and make it not happen. So, if you don't like a dark wall, I'm leaving this wall. Do I want to leave this wall white? I'm leaving that wall white. One with the blue. All right. I think this house is done. I think we've done it. Oh, no, we haven't. No, we haven't. We have an outside to do here. We have the patio and the... I've got like 15 minutes. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to finish it today, but we will get it started. Let's get it started. Okay. I don't like that song. I don't know why. I just did that. I really don't like it. Let's do like one of these maybe. And some chairs. I could put this here. No, I feel you. That was me on Monday, I think. I don't remember what day it was. All right, we can do the big seasons couch on the side here. Followed by the little seasons couch here. Just kidding, I don't like it. Get Seasoned is pretty good. Get Seasoned is, like, I like it. Obviously, it's outside stuff for the most part. But it's alright. We like it. I lost all of my couches. Hello? There we are. We could do these. Like this. Put a little plant in the corner. Maybe a couple of planters here. And then like these. Just a couple like... So you could, if you wanted to do some gardening, because I did not leave you a lot of space. You do have a little community garden back here that I have, you know, put some stuff in. But if you wanted to do some gardening and have it be sheltered, you wanted to do nectar making, or I don't know where you're going to put the nectar making machine. Maybe this person is not a lawyer in your save and you turn the office into a nectar maker. Whatever the case may be. You now have a place to do some gardening here. We'll put a little... Hello, please. Thank you. We'll put a little table here. If I can find one. That is like a sitting table. That is not like a side table. Okay, that's fine. It's cool. Let's do decor. Plant in the corner here. I want a larger plant. Fortunately for... Ooh, this one. This is the plant I want. It's a good plant. It's from Jungle Adventure. It's a good plant. It's one of one of my favorites. We'll do that, a little terracotta thing. And then we need an accent table. I don't need a coffee table per se. Oh, Lord. It is a good point. It's a good point. If they ever came out with that, that would be like that would be like a April Fool's joke. I want to try some of those like the apocalyptic ones where like Sims just randomly turn into zombies. Maybe I do need a coffee table. This is cute. We could put like this here. It's got the little flowers on it already. But like again, I don't do a lot of gameplay, so I feel like I have these things where I'm like, oh, that could be really fun, and then I start doing it and I get overwhelmed, and then I'm like, I'm never doing this again, and then I uninstall the mods, and then like every 6 to 8 months that cycle repeats. I do think we're gonna use this because I think it matches our couch. I don't know if this is the color we're gonna keep the couch. We could do like this to blend it a little better and still keep this. That would be fine. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yes, you should eat. Right? I know. I keep going back and forth as to whether or not I want to re-download Wicked Whims. I got rid of Wicked Whims and Wonderful Whims, and now I'm like, you know, maybe I do want Wicked Whims. We'll put this out here. I don't want it there though. Oh Lord, could you imagine? All right. And just a nice neutral color there. Well, I'll make you a deal. In 15 minutes you have to eat, because in 15 minutes I won't be here anymore. And you have to eat. An outdoor rug. I think the one from Laundry Day could be good. This could be cute too. This could be cute too. If we like place it there. But I like the jute rug of Laundry Day. I'm thinking this one. Tell Hex to attach a cheese sticks to this Piper wear collar. None of my cats wear collars, so I don't know if yours do too. But just attach a cheese sticks to Piper somehow and have Piper bring you a cheese stick. Yeah, it is. And that's the thing about like Wicked. I don't necessarily want all of that. I just want some of the aspects of it. But I think somebody is working on a mod that like makes it not so intense. I saw it on Reddit the other day. If I turned my grid on, I would be able to place this evenly better. But we all know how I feel about the grid. Death to the grid. I think that's right. Well, I could like... That ain't going there. It's going here. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, and I need some outdoor lighting. Now, Business and Hobbies came with some nice outdoor lighting. I actually did use it up front, so I'm just going to grab these and move it to the back. And we're going to put it like here and here. So at nighttime we have some light in the back. It's not going to be anything crazy, but there's a nice little... That's a nice little seating area. We do need... Oh... Where is it? A nice ceiling fan. That's fair. I'm gonna do the industrial loft kit fan, and we're just gonna set it here because of where we live. I think it's important. All right, and then on the front porch, this back here. It is a wall. So I have the walls, and then this is just open with this, and then I put the windows from whatchamacallit on there. But yeah, so it's a wall, the windows from that greenhouse kit, and then this is just open. And that's what all of these are. This is just the normal porch, though. I didn't get too fancy up here. I did decide I wanted this little mushroom dude. He's gonna hang out right here. That's our little hello. And then we can put like a couple of chairs up here. I like a rocking chair on a porch or a porch swing. That's one thing I wish we had that we don't yet. in the game. I'm sure I could find CC porch swings out the wazoo. But like a little porch swing on here, be cute. So we'll do like a little rocking chair here. She's a lawyer. She ain't gonna have a rocking chair. She ain't gonna have a rocking chair up here. I had to stop. I was like, this is not a grandma's house. This is like a mid 20-year-old house. We could do the egg chair, but I feel like that might be a little juvenile for the person that's here. Oh my goodness, my ear itches. You're not supposed to use Q-tips. They're bad for you. But I do indeed like to use them to scratch my ear holes. Just to scratch it. It feels so nice. It's good. I'm going to go to the bottom and see if we have some plants down here I don't normally use that I can pop up on here. Now, we are down in good old Louisiana. So, a palm tree or a tropical tree would work here. Listen, you can tell I didn't go to school to be a lawyer. I just go to my doctor once every 6 to 8 months and have them flush my ear. It does. Because I don't go in very far. It's just like the inner rim where your earbuds sit. I'm just like, yeah, I gotta turn into a gremlin real quick. Scratch my inner ear. I'm gonna put this here. This is from Batu. We all knew at some point Journey to Batu was gonna make an appearance in these builds. Be honest with yourselves. It was going to happen. Chess table. If they're a lawyer, they're gonna need a logic skill. Please hold. We have no skill building in here. Chess table has its own little icon, you know? I could have just grabbed that, but I didn't. And I do put chess tables on my front porch often. I don't know why that's where I decide to put them, but it is indeed where I decide to put them. And this is my chess table chairs. Should they be up here? No, those are more like park chairs. That's crazy because I definitely get that feeling from scratching my ear. But I also get the scalp tinglies when I listen to music. Like if somebody hits that note just right, I'm done. I get the scalp tinglies and my eyes water a little bit. I'm not gonna cry. It's not like I'm like gonna cry, but like I'm like, all right. Oh, let's do these folding chairs. We can do them in like a. I don't want them to be crusty. I don't want those either. I want them to be kind of nicer than that. Oh, let's use these. We'll do these. We'll do these in the red. It is the red house, so we'll keep that. And then they blend in. You can't really see them. Perfect. That'll blend into the porch. Beautiful. And now we just need a welcome mat. And then the house is done. Oh yeah, good music will get me every time. I'm a sucker for good music. I can't sing, but I can listen. You know? We'll do this. There's our welcome mat. That's our first house done. We did it. 3 houses to go. Or 2 houses to go. We have our greenhouse and our blue house. But this is our lawyer house. I want to put like something along the fences, but like I think we've already decided that like this is what it is. It is good. I did upload these empty, by the way, if you guys wanted them that way. So I'm gonna save. We're gonna find somebody to raid to. And we're gonna go here. I have to unpublish my bomb. Okay, who's on? Where to? Where to? Yeah, I can get goosebumps too. It's incredible to me how quickly Simmers stopped playing Inzoi. I'm looking, the only Simmer on my list that is playing Inzoi right now is Candidly Kayla. Who is fantastic, by the way. If you haven't checked her out, you should. But there's not a lot of Inzoi being played right now. Maybe it's just the time of day that I stream. see who's on. We go say hi to. Okay, we have Shell Build, Black Widow Reloaded. She stops. Unfortunately, she stopped streaming before I do, but I saw her. She was playing Inzoi yesterday as well. I saw she was playing it yesterday, so I assume she played it today as well. Again, not a bad game. It's very rough. It needs some polishing. And they will. I was thinking Lumacy. They're doing the Black Widow Reloaded challenge. Let's go say hi to Lumacy. We haven't been over there in a little while. They just started, so you guys have plenty of time to hang out with them. They are doing the Black Widow Reloaded with Pint-Sized Jazz. They're doing a co-stream, it looks like. Maybe. I could be wrong. But yeah, let's go say hi to Lumacy. Guys, grab your raid. Thank you for pinning that. Grab your raid message. The first raid message with the dancing dinosaurs, anybody can use. Sub, not subbed, following, not following. I don't care. Your mom can use it. The second two raid messages with the cats and the frog butts are specifically for subs because Twitch doesn't let you use follower emotes if you're not subbed to the channel because they're lame and that's something they should fix. But guys, remember to start your raid. Remember to start your raid because I was about to tell you guys buy and dip. What the fuck just happened to my screen over here? Hello? Okay. Guys, remember to take care of yourself and then take care of everybody else. See you tomorrow. We're going to do some more building tomorrow. Normal time. Friday, we will be on a little longer to make up for our short time today. And because I'm going to be having a good time. I'm not going to lie to you. So I will see you guys tomorrow to finish building. Take care of yourself. Take care of everybody else. Goodbye. I just want you guys to know there's so much makeup on my microphone right now. It's disgusting. I'm fixing the raid. Something weird happened. It was me, but I don't know what I did. Every time I type a number, it puts in there... Oh, my numbers lock is off. I'm working on it. I fixed it. We're good. Every time I hit the numbers, it was like inserting their link to their chat instead of the numbers. Make sure your number lock's on, kids. I will see you later. Goodbye. We're leaving right now.